I just want to say, it's a Pantheon meta, boys. It's a Pantheon meta. Let's go. Let's go. Grandpa Rody, I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. It's a Pantheon meta. Let's go. Get your Pantheons out. Go buy them right now. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Wetheppls here, coming to you with another Legends of Runeterra video. So, in this video, I'm bringing you guys the hot fix. So, if you guys haven't noticed on ladder, if you guys haven't been playing, so Kennen and Yodel Explorer has been just two really ridiculous cards, right? Also Poppy is kind of an offender, but she kind of already got nerfed. So but oh my gosh, those two cards, Poppy, freaking the Kennen Ezreal deck and also the Yodel Explorer deck have just been two really polarized kind of decks, where if you just draw your combo, then you just instantly win the game, because like Yodel Explorer just buffing all your Yodels, and then freaking Kennen literally allowing you to level up Kennen and literally sometimes kill the opponent on like turn 6, turn 7. It's just, honestly, it's just ridiculous. So of course Riot came in and it just blessed us with a hot fix. So I am amazed, honestly, that they are actually hot fixed, because as I was telling, because before I actually started this video, I was talking to people in my Discord about how, like, when Riot makes some of these hot fixes, or like they make some of these patch changes and stuff like that, they have to put these things in advance. So when they do these hot fixes, they're taking a chance, right, that some other deck is not going to pop up and be even worse than things that they nerfed. So honestly, it's just nice that they hot fixed it, and that, you know, nothing came up, and then the hot fix went through and everything was good. So, you know, they kind of got lucky, obviously, in a way, but you have to give them props. Honestly, you have to give them props. Like, yes, they made mistakes. Obviously, everybody makes mistakes, but you have to give them props, because they put in the hot fix probably like a week ago, and then it just went through, and, you know, it's gonna help the actual playability of ladder right now, because even me, and I've been enjoying playing Runeterra lately. I took a little break from Runeterra for a little bit, but I'm back now, and I've been making a whole bunch of decks and stuff like that. Pantheon okay, I'll talk about it after I get to the patch. But I haven't really been enjoying playing ladder, because I mean, it's just like the Ezreal Kennen deck is just, if they get a certain variety of cards, then it's hard to play against, like, honestly. And we don't really have a lot of things in the game that can like stop what they're trying to do. So it's just really hard, honestly. And with Yodel Explorer, like, you have to waste so much on him early, and then sometimes they just have a second. So it's just like, or sometimes they have a buff that stops you from killing it, and it's like 9 times out of 10, it's not even worth to kill it. Honestly, it's not. But if you don't kill it, then Yodel Captain comes on the board. He's a 5/5, and then whatever you summon after Yodel Captain is just super big. It's just, your whole board is just humongous at that point, and it just gets completely out of control. So but all right, I'm gonna take you guys over there so we can talk about this new hot fix. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll take you over there right now. Here we go. Alright, so here's the hot fix. It's not on there. I don't believe it's on their website yet, but they posted it on Twitter. So as you see here, it says, we've been watching the meta since release of the new set, and some cards have proved to be a bit too dominant. Later today, we will be deploying a hot fix to adjust a few cards ahead of our scheduled January 5th balance patch. So this is confirmed. January 5th is the next balance patch, right? All right, so let's get into some of these changes. So, first change, they stomped on Poppy's neck. So now Poppy is going from a 3-3 to a 2-3, and her level up is obviously going down as well from a 4-4 to a 3-4. So I think this pretty much stomps out Poppy. First of all, she's not gonna be as crazy on turn 4 anymore, right? Like, because her buffing the whole board, I mean, it is pretty crazy, but it's not gonna be as crazy because sometimes there's certain units, like on turn 3, like that you can play that maybe you won't get buffed by Poppy. So that's a possibility. So that's something that you have to take into consideration. Gangplank. So Gangplank is going from a 5-5 to a 5-4, and then obviously his level 2 is going from a 6-6 to a 6-5. So Gangplank's getting a health trimmed down from him. Honestly, I like this. You will now be able to trade with Gangplank if they try to play him down on turn 5 without him being leveled. He can now like trade. You can now trade into that and such. So they have to be more conservative with the Gangplank instead of just laying him down and letting him just like completely trade or whatever. So I like this change. Yordle Explorer. Now pretty much the Yordle Explorer deck is pretty much just like completely out the meta because they nerfed Poppy and they nerfed Yordle Explorer. Like, this deck is just completely dead now. So Yordle Explorer goes from Grant +1/+1 to Grant +1/+0. So Yordle Explorer only grants attack now. So it's obviously not that good anymore. I mean, Ruben was saying this early. Ruben was saying this like when the card first came out. That this card was probably too strong. A lot of other people saying this card was way too strong. Honestly, I agreed with them. This card is just ridiculous. Like, honestly, 2 mana, buff all Yordles by +2, +1/+1. Like, this card is insane. And imagine like multiple copies of this card. It's just ridiculously insane. Like, bruh, it was just a really crazy card, honestly, and super hard to know. I mean, super hard to play around as well, because you, like, yeah, it's a 2/2, but like, you literally can't even freaking kill the card half the time. Like, honestly, you can't, because more than half the time they have a buff to keep the card alive. Like, nah, this card, honestly, I'm in the inclusion that this card never should have existed, but hey, here we are now. So next card, God-Willowing Seed. Well, we'll just put these two together because they're pretty much part of the same deck. God-Willowing Seed and Kiku Wayfinder. So God-Willowing Seed is going from countdown 2 to countdown 3, and Kiku Wayfinder only summons 2 different 1-cost units. Okay, so basically you can't get double cannon on turn 4 anymore, which obviously means that they might start playing more 1-drops now rather than just playing cannon as a 1-drop, or they might drop Kinku altogether, maybe in spite of playing other cards. To be honest, it's more of a control deck, so they could swap out Kinku for other units and go on like the just straight up bouncing with God-Willowing Seed and other bounce spells to just keep playing cannon over and over again. Kiku Wayfinder, I think this card was gonna eventually get nerfed, honestly. People were saying like, why did they nerf this card? Because this card is broken. Like, this card was always broken, honestly. This card did so much for 1-cost units in Ionia. Like, it's ridiculous. This card is insane. Like, honestly, this card was going to eventually get nerfed. Bringing two 1-cost units from your deck, not excluding champions, is freaking broken. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This card is broken. Like, this card is broken. This card is literally broken. Like, it's broken. Like, I don't know. I can't stop saying that Kinku Wayfinder is a broken card. It is. And the fact that people are even defending this card, I'm just like, bro, how? Kinky Wayfinder is a freaking broken card. This card is ridiculous. Honestly, this card is ridiculous. And it was eventually going to get nerfed. I'm surprised it even took this long. Like, the only reason why it took this long is because there aren't any really good Ionia 1-drops right now, honestly. And Kennen is like the best one that came out. And then on top of that, you can easily, like, this synergizes super well with how you want to play Kennen. So it's like, that's a recipe for disaster. Like, when a broken card comes out and it has perfect synergy with a really good card, it's gonna take the broken card to extreme brokenness. Like, honestly, just this card is insane. Now this card went from broken to insane. Honestly, it went up a whole tier just because Kennen is good, because Kennen is a good card. Kennen is good. I even said that, actually no, I think when I was first looking at Kennen, I said he was okay, because I didn't know how he was gonna operate in tandem to like something like Ezreal. Now, even with Ezreal, Kennen is still good. Kennen is good, but Kinky Wayfinder with Kennen makes it insane. So them taking away this power, I don't think anybody should be defending it. I think people that even play the deck shouldn't be defending it because it was freaking broken. Honestly, summoning 2 Kennens to the board on turn 4 is freaking broken. Honestly, that should never happen. Alright, so those are the changes. First off, I just want to say it's a Pantheon meta, boys. It's a Pantheon meta. Let's go. Grandpa Roji, I see you, bro. I see you. It's a Pantheon meta. Let's go, get your Pantheons out. Go buy them right now. Go buy your Pantheons right now, fam. It's a Pantheon meta. And second of all, maybe Ramu's playable. Alright, those are my hot takes. But guys, leave some comments. How do you guys feel about these changes? How do you guys see the meta now? Do you think all these changes were needed? Leave some comments down below. I don't think I said this in the beginning, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course. I'm trying to build more LOR content from my channel. I'm gonna be like, I try to at least create a video maybe once or twice a week talking about some LOR news and stuff like that. Also, tournament every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Podcast 8:30 p.m. on Wednesdays Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both of those, of course, with Doey. I always have fun. So check the links down below if you guys want to join the tournament, or if you want to see the podcast, check the links down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.